Hi guys, in CWQ here, I have y'all looking at EMSC, and we're going to look at some earthquakes that have occurred in Alaska today. We're going to start with a 2.9. It was 119 kilometers deep, and it was in southern Alaska. And we're going to look at these on Google Earth. So our first one here. This is a mountainous area here. We can tell. And it looks like it sits between Iliamna volcano and the Augustine volcano. So this is Iliamna here. Let me see if I can tilt this. So this is Iliamna here. And then we have Augustine over here. And Augustine is a lava dome, and it rises above the Kimishak Bay in the southern Cook Inlet, about 290 kilometers southwest of Anchorage. It is the most active volcano in the eastern Aleutian Arc. It consists of a complex of overlapping summit lava domes surrounded by an apron of volcaniclastic debris that descends to the sea on all sides. Few lava flows are exposed. Anyways, if you want to read more, you can check this out on Google Earth. Our next earthquake we're going to look at is a 2.6 in southern Alaska. It was 10 kilometers deep. First, I'm going to drop a pen for this one. Just dropping pens. Okay, so our next one is over here. Don't see too much there, other than this is Green Lake right here. Fault locations are appropriate. We have Edgecumbe volcano, which is over here, and this is a stratovolcano. It's the Pleistocene to Holocene. Edgecumbe volcanic field covers about 260 kilometers of Kruzof Island, west of Sitka, in the southeast panhandle of Alaska. The basaltic to dacitic field is dominated by the large composite cones of Mount Edgecumbe. Hang on one second. Turn this up to make sure that y'all are hearing me. It's not turning up. Weird. Might be on the background actually. But hopefully y'all are hearing me. Okay. My computer's been acting funny. Crater Range and Shell Mountains, and it has an unusual tectonic setting, only 16 kilometers east of the Queen Charlotte Fairweather Transform Fault, separating the North American and Pacific plates. Mount Edgecumbe is a stratovolcano with a well-defined crater and is the largest volcano in the field. Now, if we look right here, this is the Transform Fault right here. And this is Sitka right here. And this is the Baranof Islands right here. Now we're going to look at our next, going to mark that one too. I want to see if I can look any closer at this area. Oops. Okay, we can see that this area is a bit hilly. It's mountainous. Okay, so we're going on to our next earthquake. The next one was a 3.1, and it was 10 kilometers deep. Back out on this one, we can see that this is near the Convergent Fault. And this is the Unimak Island here. Aleutian Islands are here. Sandpoint is here. So nothing much to see other than this is the Convergent Fault here. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. I think I dropped a pin for that one already. Hang on. Yep, dropped the pin. That was our 3.1. The next one was at 3.6. This was 4 hours ago. This was within the same area, a little bit closer to land. Not too much further from the other one. So there is movement on this area. Our next one was a 2.6. This is southern Alaska, and it was 98 kilometers deep. This one is past where that other one was. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm back out here. This is Chiswick Island here. This is a National Wildlife Refuge, but it's also on the outskirts of Iliamna. And this is the one volcano that I was talking about. So you can see that the earthquake was over in this area. So when we've had one earthquake here and one here. So Iliamna is a stratovolcano. It's a prominent glacier-covered stratovolcano in Lake Clark National Park on the western side of Cook Inlet, about 225 kilometers southwest of Anchorage. Its flat-topped summit is flanked on the south along a 5-kilometer-long ridge by the prominent North and South Twin Peaks, satellitic lava dome complexes. The Johnson Glacier Dome Complex lies on the northeast flank. Steep headwalks on the south and east flanks expose its inaccessible cross-section of the volcano. Major glaciers radiate from the summit, and valleys below the summit contain debris, avalanche, and lahar deposits. Only a few major Holocene explosive eruptions have occurred from the deeply dissected volcano, which lacks a distinct crater. Most of the reports of historical eruptions may represent plumes from vigorous fumaroles east and southeast of the summit, which are often mistaken for eruption columns. Eruption-producing pyroclastic flows have been dated as recent as about 300 and 140 years ago. Elevated seismicity accompanying dike emplacement beneath the volcano was recorded in 1996. Very interesting. So let's take a look here. So you can see the volcano up here. That's the volcano. This is where the earthquake hit. Okay, so we move on to our next one. Which is our last one. It occurred an hour ago. It was a 2.665 kilometers deep. And this one appears to be in the ocean as well. So let's back out and take a look here. See what we got. Well, it's off land. So this is Kodiak Island here. We have volcanoes over here. We had two here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are the ones that occurred today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've had 6. So we had the 2 that were here. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 over here. We had these 2 on this side, on each side of Iliamna. And we had 1 between Kodiak Island and Katmai National Park and Preserve, which is on this side. Then we had 1 down here, or 2 down here, which is near the Convergent Fault. Interesting. Let me see, this one here actually sits next to the Transform Fault, but it was on Baranoy Island. Anyways, you guys, just thought I'd do a real quick update. I was just looking at Alaska earthquakes today and thought I would share with y'all what I was looking at. And also, I posted this on the California group. These are the fault lines that are in Washington State. I posted a KML on the group so that you can download those to Google Earth for yourselves and be able to see where these fault lines are. Anyways, you guys, hope y'all are doing well. Please take good care of yourselves and each other. Much love.